Before start, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share this video at your social media. And if you have any question or inquiry, you can write it down there in the comment section or contact me directly at my Instagram. So if we look together at the visa policy of Nigeria, if we click over this link over here, this page will appear in front of you and will show you all the countries that can travel to Nigeria without any need for any visa, and those countries are the countries surrounding Nigeria. This is a list of this country: Benin, Burkina Faso, Cameroon, Niger, Senegal. But for the rest of the world, you will have to apply for visa before traveling to Nigeria. So to apply for the Nigerian visa, you have first to fill the application online. Click over this link over here. This page will appear in front of you and choose visa. Okay, apply for entry visa. Okay, and here you will have to choose first your country, which country you are applying from. You'll find all the countries here in front of you. Let's assume you are applying from India, for example. If you are applying from India, then you click here, start your application. Okay, in order to log into this portal, you have to log using your Google account. Okay, either Google account, OpenID, or Yahoo account. Okay, and here are the steps for filling the visa application form. Let's fill it together. First, your title, first name, middle name, last name. This is your email, gender male, and you have to upload also a photograph of yourself. Okay, date of birth, let's assume this day, for example. Place of birth. Okay, then click next. Okay, all right. Present nationality, we said we apply from India, but you can find all the countries here. No previous nationality. All the red starred sections are mandatory. Color of hair, color of eyes, identification mark, if there is any special mark on your body. Okay, height in centimeters. Okay, for example, your address, permanent address, your city, your state. Okay, your permanent phone, your profession. Okay, and click here if your office address, like you want to treat your permanent address as your office address. Okay, if you have served in military, please indicate here. Those sections are not starred, so it's okay. Okay, and here they're giving you a note. You have to print and sign this application and take it with 2 passport photographs to the selected passport office for further processing. Okay, some fields. Okay, which fields? The title again. Okay, single. And what else? Okay, country. Okay, we said it's India. Profession, country again, we said it's India, and then click next. Upload the passport data page. Okay, they're asking for a passport. This section number 3, about your passport. Issuing country, my passport is from India, for example. Passport number, date of issue, okay, that day. Date of expiry, let's say that year, that day. Place of issue, just the city. Passport type, is standard passport or ordinary passport or personal passport. Okay, upload passport data page. Choose your passport data page and upload it. You have to upload it as an image. Okay, type of visa, this is upload your passport. I just don't have a copy of the passport, so I'm uploading any picture, but I'm just teaching you how to upload it. Type of visa required, I want a tourist visa. Country I'm applying from is India. Embassy in New Delhi. Purpose of the journey, tourism. Number of entries required, let's say I want a multiple entry. Money in hand, let's say I will be having, for example, 5,000, okay, USD. Number of entries, let's say 4. Intended duration of stay in days, 40 days. Passport date of travel, let's say the end of July. Position to be occupied, name of employer, okay, those things are not valid for me. Okay, intended address in Nigeria, give the address of your hotel that you're going to stay in which city, Nigeria, in which state. For example, this is state, sub-state, I think, I'm not really sure. You will find all these details while booking your hotel, and then click next. And step number 4, have you ever applied for Nigerian visa? I'll say no. Was the visa granted or rejected? Okay, because it's not applicable, this one. Have you ever visited Nigeria? No. If yes, what was the reason? Okay, period of stay, I never stayed there. Second period, third period, if exists. Okay, then click next. Your travel history, how long you lived in the country from where you are applying for the visa in years, like, for example, have you ever been infected by any disease? No. Okay, have you ever been involved in narcotic? No. Have you ever been arrested? No. Have you ever been deported? No. Have you thought to obtain visa by misrepresentation or fraud? No. Okay, give a list of countries you have lived for more than 1 year. Okay, let's say it's not applicable for me, and now I understand, and in the end submit your application. Okay, this is my application, this is my application ID, and this is my reference number. All right, and then I have to print and continue. After I print it, I have to write the date and the signature. Let me show you. Okay, this is the print section, so I have just to click save and print as PDF. Okay, then click next. Okay, I have already printed all this form. So after you print it, just close this page and then click continue, and proceed to check out. Okay, so now this is the price that I have to I need to make a payment right now for my application. So I will click proceed to online payment. Okay, all right. Okay, I've read the notice. I will pay using Visa or MasterCard. Then I'll click next. Okay, check this point also. Okay, here you will give all your billing information, your personal information, your billing information, and your card information. And after you make the payment, a receipt will be generated. You will take the receipt along with the visa application form, along with all the required documents that we will be speaking about in the end of this video, and you will submit it to the Nigerian embassy in your country. The first document that you will need for your visa application is your passport. Make sure that your passport is valid at least for 6 months, and at least 2 pages are empty for stamps, and your photo and your details in your passport are clear. You will need also photocopies of your passport. At least make sure you have 3 photocopies. Sometimes they require only a photocopy of the data pages, but sometimes you will need also to photocopy the stamps pages and the other visas you have in your passport. You will also need to submit personal pictures. Make sure that your picture is new, not older than 6 months, with a white background, unless the embassy or the visa office tell you something else, and with clear face details. You will also need a visa application form. This visa application form could be filled and submitted online. Other visa application form could be filled on computer, then printed and signed, and other visa application form need to be filled manually. All depend on your destination and the type of the visa you're applying for. You will also need to submit a proof of status. If you are an employee, then you will need to bring an HR letter from your company, and this HR letter should be signed and stamped with all the details of your company and your position in the company, and stating your salary as well. If you are a business owner, then you need to submit all the documents that you have that can prove that you own a business. If you are a student, then you will need to ask your university to give you an admission letter. If you're a minor, then your father and mother, your parents, should be approving your travel by giving you a letter signed by them. If you are jobless, then try to approve your means of funds. Sometimes you will need to provide a proof of legal status if you are applying from another country than your main country of nationality. In that case, you either need to submit a valid visa of this country, or a proof of legal residency in this country. You will need also to submit a bank statement as a proof of funds. It should cover the last 6 months movement of your account, and it should be signed and stamped by your bank. Number 8 is your flight reservation. It should be a round trip, and some countries require you to submit a confirmed ticket, and for others it will be okay to submit a dummy ticket, and I will teach you how to make both of them, the confirmed ticket and the dummy ticket. Number 9 is your travel accommodation or the booking of your hotel. Sometimes it's required to be confirmed, and sometimes it's okay to be an initial booking, and sometimes some countries require you that this booking should cover at least a third of your trip. Number 10 is your travel insurance, and remember, it's not always necessary, and it should be made from a verified platform or office acknowledged by the country you are traveling to, and it should cover your whole trip. And sometimes it's required to submit a travel insurance that covers a year, and it's minimal. The minimal coverage should be at least 30,000 euros. Remember that before applying for the visa, you will need to contact the embassy or the application office and ask them about if there is any change in the documents, or if there is any special documents required from you, because sometimes documents are different from a country to another.